Hey playmates, welcome back to our clubhouse. It's your girl Maya Pretty Minnie here, and today we're going to be doing our September TBR, y'all. Our September TBR. Okay, guys, I can't even talk. But anyways, here she is. It's so big. It's pretty hefty. Hopefully we can do it. It's pretty hefty. I'm pretty ambitious, you guys. Okay, so I'm really excited though. Our library got some more books, so I was really excited. I was like, ooh, okay, purr. Y'all trying to get me in trouble. That was my thinking. I was like, oh, here we go. More books to add to my TBR. But I think we got it, you guys. You guys believe in me? Hopefully. Okay. So the first book we have is Eleanor, Oliphant is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. I ain't gonna lie to y'all guys. I was supposed to finish this in August, but I haven't finished yet. It's really good. It's just I've been doing other things like watching TV and stuff, so I haven't been doing as much reading, but it is really, really good. Eleanor is hilarious. She's so funny. We get her first person and she's really funny. She's like antisocial and she just thinks about things really, really weird. And it's hilarious. And it gives you some Norman Bates vibes. So that's all you need to know. It's so hilarious, and yes. It's also a quirky little love story. She's kind of a stalker too. You guys are just gonna have to read it, but it's really funny and it's just hilarious basically. But yeah, she's kind of like a stalker, and she has some issues, childhood issues, and she's just like a weird lady, but she's so fun to read. So right now I'm on page. I lost my bookmark, so I forgot what page I'm on, but I think I'm like on 200 maybe. Yeah, so I only have like 100 pages left and then I'll be done. But it's really, really good, you guys. Really recommend it because she's so quirky. And Reese Witherspoon, she says that it's beautifully written and incredibly funny. So, period. We have another Taylor Jenkins read because, we love her around here. She writes so good. So the next book we have is Maybe in Another Life. So I know this is supposed to be like 2 different outcomes. What if I did this, then this would happen. So I'm just going to read this little part that says, Hannah hesitates. What happens if she leaves with Gabby? And what happens if she leaves with Ethan? So yeah, and I think I'm actually really excited for this book. I kind of like different choices in books, so I think that's going to be really fun. And who else can do it better than Taylor Jenkins Reid? I'll wait. So yes, it seems my mom, I guess, already started reading this, so yeah. Alrighty, and then we have, you guys already know, I'm so excited for Leigh Bardugo's books. I love her books. I've read the Shadow and Bone Grecian Verse series, and I read Six of Crows. So I love her writing. So I'm really excited to read Night House. My mom already read it and she enjoyed it. I think she gave it 4 stars. Yeah. So I'm excited to read this bad boy. I was so excited when I saw it in the library. So yes, indeedy. Y'all, when I told you I screamed when I saw this book, I screamed. We have One for My Enemy. First of all, the cover looks so intriguing. It's by Olivia Blake. And yes, I think it's supposed to be like a Romeo and Juliet kind of spin-off. So it says, from New York Times best-selling author Olivia Blake comes an intricate web of love, magic, and rival rich families in New York City. So yes, it's supposed to be like a modern Romeo and Juliet. So I'm so excited to read this. I love the dagger with the blood and then the little blood drop, and then it says "but mine." Like, come on now, that looks so cool. It's really giving me Vampire Diaries vibes. And then so when you open it up, this is what it looks like. You have this cool illustration of the sisters, I guess, or like the, yeah, like this family, I guess. And then when you go to the back, it's the men. Ooh, they are mighty fine. So that's really exciting. And I'll read the little synopsis real quick. It says, in modern day Manhattan, where we lay our scene, two rival witch families fight to maintain control of their respective criminal empires. Like, come on, that's all I need to know. So yes, that sounds so interesting. I can't wait to read that. Then we have the very popular Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. So this will be my first book by Ali Hazelwood. She also wrote Love Hypothesis, so I'll read that soon as well. So yeah, I'm excited for this. It's kind of like mixing science and love, so you know, like they're nerds and stuff. So it says, the many lives of theoretical physicist Elise Hanaway have finally caught up with her. By day, she's an adjunct professor toiling away at grading labs and teaching thermodynamics in the hopes of landing tenure. By other day, Elise makes up for her non-existent paycheck by offering her services as a fake girlfriend, tapping into her expertly honed people-pleasing skills to embody whichever version of herself the client needs. Oh, that sounds up my alley, period. So I can't wait. I know it's supposed to be like fake dating shenanigans, so I'm here for it. Pretty exciting. And you guys, you know, always praise her, and it's all over TikTok, all over BookTube, so we already know it's going to be good. And now we have The Maid by Nita Prose. First of all, that cover looks so cool. In the red, stunning. I'll read this, and that's a little blurb of it. So it says, a dead body is one mess she can't clean up on her own. Molly Gray is not like everyone else. She struggles with social skills and misreads the intentions of others. Her gran used to interpret the world for her, codifying it into simple rules that Molly could live by. Ooh. Her unique character, along with her obsessive love of cleaning and proper etiquette, makes her an ideal fit for the job. Child, this is going to be so good. It says, fortunately for Molly, friends she never knew she had unite with her in search for clues to what really happened to Mr. Black. But will they be able to find the real killer before it's too late? Ooh, so I'm really excited to dig my hands into this. I don't even know what to read after I read Oliphant. I have too many choices. And then the last book that we have on our list, this is the last physical book. Then I have a book on my Kindle, so I'll tell you guys about that later. But anyways, this is Lucky You by Carl Hiaasen. And I know I've seen these books like on BookTube, and so when I saw it in my library, I was like, oh, that looks familiar. So I know he's supposed to be like really quirky and really funny, so I'm excited to read this. I'll just give you a little blurb of it. So it says, Grange, Florida is famous for its miracles, the weeping fiberglass, Madonna, the road-stained Jesus, the stigmata man, and now has low-joint looks, unlikely winner for the state lottery. Unfortunately, Jolene's winning ticket isn't the only one. The other belongs to Bodain Geyser and his raunchy sign clique Chubb, who believe they're entitled to the whole $28 million jackpot. And they needed quickly to start their own underground militia before NATO troops invade America. So yeah, this will be pretty interesting, pretty funny, fighting over who gets the lottery ticket. The next book is on my Kindle. I've been kind of reading this book off and on. I'll show you guys. Alright, so the next book, next. The next book I'm already reading it on my Kindle, and it's Sleeping Cutie by Tanzania Glover. And this is my first book by her. She's a Black author and has, Black characters, so it's very interesting. I've been really loving the writing and references to Black culture, like Mike Jones, Keith Sweat, and the main character is really funny. It's a series of these brothers and their relationships, so it's really interesting. So yeah, the main character is kind of like a boss man, and he's kind of very smart, but he's a player basically. But the way that he met this girl is really interesting. He kind of helped her in a acting situation, with like a fake dating situation, and to help her not with like police brutality, because she was like sleeping on a bench. So he pretended to kiss her, quote unquote, sleeping cutie, and the rest is history. So it's very interesting, really funny. I really like the main character. It's his point of view, so it's pretty interesting. Alright, y'all, so that is all of the books that I plan to read, and wish me luck, because it's very hefty, but I think we can do it. Let me know what books that you plan to read for this month, and I'll catch you guys later.